Hey everybody, Amy Lee Strickland here. I'm going to review a phone case today, which is why I'm sitting. I know this seems weird as an author reviewing a phone case, but I do have some personal stake in it. We do have a Matter Deep publishing store on Redbubble, as well as the Cockroach Man store, which is supporting the art of the Olympia Heights comic, January 16th. Check that out. So this is my old phone case, my phone from 2012. I got this phone case in the end of the year, and it was printed on Redbubble, and you can see that the colors have held up really well. It hasn't faded. This is art by Christadaelia. She's my friend Anna, and you can find, I'll put a link in the video notes so you can find her store. She's got art of, like, I think, what, 7 or 8 of the Olympians. So this is Lewis Mercer, this is Hermes. And this was what they used to do. It was a uncommon capsule case. And the capsule cases pop apart, you slide them on the phone. They've got foam padding in here to create tension, and boy, does that work. And then you snap the bottom on and you got this case. What I like about this is that it has a lip on the front, distance away from the phone, so that you can put it face down and slide it around and not worry about scratching your screen unless there's really big grit. You know, don't set it down on, like, sea salt. And it stays on really well. This protected my phone. My phone was in pristine condition when I exchanged it at the Apple store, and I dropped it quite a few times. In fact, one time it fell out of my wheelie bag during my internship and landed on concrete and stayed overnight outside. Did not rain, luckily, and then the next morning someone brought it to the office for lost and found, and I was able to get my phone back, which was great because I would have gone 2 years without a new phone. It was brand new. So I dropped this quite a few times. My screen never cracked. It was in great condition, and I really like this, but it was a beast to get off. I had to let the guy at the Apple store pull it off because he had to put his thumb down on the screen and pull to yank it off, and I didn't want to crack my screen and devalue my phone, so I let him be liable. So this was a great purchase. The printing really held up. My sister-in-law bought a Society 6 case a few years ago, and when she saw that mine was holding up and hers was losing color, you know, this has lost a little bit of its gloss coat there and there, but the color has stayed. And so that's why I was confident enough to buy a case again. So this is my new iPhone 5C, and I was a little nervous to buy a plastic phone, but it's actually pretty tough, and it being flexible is better for the screen. And I put one of the $20 matte screen protectors from the Apple store on it. These are the best purchase. It was a little weird the first day to get used to it, but I absolutely love the matte screen. It has a nice texture, gives you good feedback when you're touching and typing. It reduces glare, and it also stops fingerprints from smudging all over it. So my new iPhone case came from Redbubble, and yeah, so I'm doing the lime green thing. My car is also lime green now. I don't know. That's my thing, I guess. So this is a snap case that pops right on. No two pieces, which is nice. A couple times when I dropped this case, the bottom fell off, but all one piece. And it also has the lip on the bottom so that if I were to drag this around on a surface and there was a little bit of grit on it, it would have a good little hair of protection back here to keep it safe from scratches. And then I also have the screen protector. So it's still got the corners bumpered, which is the place, that center of gravity where it's going to fall. It's Redbubble printing, so it's going to be nice quality. What I like about this case is that it doesn't add a lot of bulk like the Snap capsule case did. And it also has exposed places. This case, we sometimes had problems plugging in headphones, and if they were like big, they might not get tight, and then we'd have some disconnect issues. So the headphone jack is wide open. All of those are open. And I'm not going to put this in a bag full of, like, sticky candy or something, so I'm not worried about that. No sand. You know, I'm still going to use common sense with my phone. But it doesn't block the ports, and it shows the color nicely. You can see that green all around. So Redbubble, redbubble.com. You don't have to buy from me. There's all sorts of cool stuff. Harry Potter, Marvel superheroes, Doctor Who, and you got to sort through some stuff that people really shouldn't have put up for sale because it's not that great. But there's some really good stuff up there. And you can find this case on the store Cockroach Man, COCKROACHMAN. There we go, Cockroach Man. My brother's Redbubble store, where you can find all the Olympia Heights art. This is actually page 1 from the Olympia Heights comic, which debuts on January 16th, Friday. So, check out Olympia Heights comic, olympia-heights.com/comic, and get your phone case on Redbubble. It's a really good case, and it's about what you'd be spending at Apple Store anyway.